What is PSAT exam? Now PSAT is a preliminary set exam, SAT exam. Before your SAT exam or preparing for your SAT exam, you can start or appear for the PSAT. Now PSAT can be given at various age groups. So PSAT 8-9 is one set, PSAT 10 is another exam that you can appear for, or PSET, which is an equivalent to the National Merit Scholarship Program, the NMST examination, and this actually gives you an opportunity to get scholarships for your higher studies. Now these scholarships are made available not only by the institutions but also through the corporate funding and corporate programs. So nearly 1.3 million students appear for this PSET examination. Now who can apply? Students who are US citizens or are legally residents of US are eligible to apply for PSET examination. Also students who are living outside United States can appear for PSET examination if their school allows you to do so. Now in that case, when I'm saying if the school allows you to do so, what does it imply? It implies that you have to have an English taker educator who would be willing to take the PSET examination, and this has to be done 6 weeks in advance. Once you appear for your PSET examination, which is usually in the month of October, through the National Merit Scholarship, which is nearly a 1.5 year run that you can say, you might get shortlisted for the merit or the scholarship programs. Now, another benefit is this exam is a benchmark for understanding how you would appear for your SET examination, and lot of students actually give PSET in the sake of getting an idea about how to prepare for your SAT examination or the SAT examination. Now when you are appearing for PSAT examination, the paper and the examination modules remain exactly the same as in the SAT examination. There is a reading section, a math section. The reading section, the vocabulary section has two elements: the reading, writing and the language. In one you have a passage where you have to answer the questions accordingly. In second you have certain errors in the statements that you would have to identify. And under the math section there are two sections, one without calculator, the other with the provision for the calculator being allowed, which includes algebra, complex equations, geometry and trigonometry as some of the major questions. So that's a real insight about the PSAT and this setting a benchmark for your SAT examination, which would be an entry point for getting admissions to the bachelor's program in most of the colleges in United States as well as other parts of the world. So thanks for joining in. And yes, this is conducted by College Board, the same organization that conducts your SAT examination. But most important thing is PSAT is not conducted by College Board. It is conducted by your local school. So each school have their own guidelines for conducting the PSET examination, unlike the SAT, which is conducted finally by the College Board.